coastline of 7,516.6 kilometer. India is dotted with 12 major and 181 medium and minor ports, and these major ports handle 95% of India's foreign trade. That is, all the foreign goods, which is foreign import and export, is handled in this. That is 95% of India's and foreign exchange, that is foreign trade. Now, the imports and exports happening from the foreign happens in this region. Kandla in Kutch was the first port developed soon after the independence to ease the volume of trade on the Mumbai port in the wake of loss of Karachi port to Pakistan after the partition. Kandla is a tidal port. It caters to the convenient handling of exports and imports of highly productive granary and industrial belt stretching across the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Mumbai is the biggest port with a spacious, natural, and well sheltered harbour. The Jawaharlal Nehru port was planned with a view to decongest the Mumbai port and serve as a hub port for this region. So, the Jawaharlal Nehru port, which is there here, it was planned in such a way that it has with a view of decongest, in the sense it means that there is no much of crowd in this place, and the Mumbai port, and it is the one which is serving as a port for this region. And Mamago port, which is there in Goa, is the premier iron ore exporting port of the country. This port accounts for about 50% of India's iron ore export. And then comes the new Mangalore port, which is located in Karnataka, caters to the export of iron ore concentrates from Kudremukh mines. Kochi is the extreme southwest port located at the entrance of a lagoon with a natural harbour. On the east coast is the port of Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. This port has a natural harbour and rich hinterland. Thus, it has a flourishing trade handling of a large variety of cargoes to even our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka and Maldives and the coastal regions of India. And Chennai is one of the oldest artificial ports of the country. So there are two different ports also. One is natural ports and artificial ports. And the one which is in Tamil Nadu, that is in Tuticorin, you have natural harbour, and one which is there in the Chennai is the oldest artificial ports of the country. It is ranked next to Mumbai in terms of the volume of trade and cargo. Vishakhapatnam is the deepest landlocked and well protected port, and this port was originally conceived as an outlet for iron ore exports. Paradip port, located in Orissa, specializes in the export of iron ore. Kolkata is an inland riverine port. This port serves a very large and rich hinterland of Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Being a tidal port, it requires constant directing, that is of Hooghly. See, constant movement happens from these places to the other places. Haldia port was developed as a subsidiary port in order to relieve growing on pressure on the Kolkata